Ideology is a hot topic. You probably have heard of it in various contexts. Maybe here or here. How about this? Is this ideological? Or maybe this? What is the ideology here? According to Zizek, ideology is everywhere. So, how can we talk about something that runs through all aspects of our lives? In 1970, the French philosopher Louis Althusser published his essay Ideology and Ideological State Apparatuses, an analysis of the mechanisms that allows government institutions to use ideology to organize society. Okay, but what is ideology then? For Althusser, ideology is a representation of the imaginary relationship of individuals to their real conditions of existence. So it is basically a misrecognition of reality. A flag, for example, is on material level nothing else than a pattern of colors and geometrical shapes. But there is no way as a citizen of any country to regard this as nothing more. A flag is an emblem of our country. It means to some oppression, for the others patriotism. But according to Althusser, this belief is based on a misrecognition, which is taught to us the moment we are introduced to society. Our parents, teachers, and other institutions representing and reproducing the dominant social order are part of a process in which we are interpellated with ideology. Ideology acts or functions in such a way that it recruits subjects among the individuals or transforms the individuals into subjects by that very precise operation which I have called interpellation or hailing, and which can be imagined along the lines of the most commonplace everyday police hailing, "Hey, you there." So, interpellation is the process in which ideology recruits us as subjects. For example, every time we go to school, we are interpellated by our political system. It recruits us in all its facets. It explains that to live up to these standards, we need to get good grades and work hard to be successful and considered a valuable member of our society. Believing that having good grades are an actual representation of my personal worth is of course a misrecognition, because on a material level it simply means nothing. But it means everything to the government and its institutions, because if no one were to believe in this ideology, no one would be there to reproduce the system, right? Systems, organizations, states, and empires fall apart the moment their ideologies are questioned. The moment people lose faith is the death of such systems. Interesting enough, Althusser admits that there is no way out of it, because ideology is everywhere. It would be naive to believe that you escape ideology by forming an opposition to your government, because the moment you abandon the dominant ideology, you are now interpellated by the ideology of being a rebel, of being the opposition. You just believe in another misrepresentation of your material reality. Ideology is, in a way, the lifeblood of our human existence. There would be no meaning and no sense without it. It also plays a fundamental role in enabling systems to last beyond their genesis. Althusser closes his essay as follows: "The reality which is necessarily ignored in the very forms of recognition is indeed, in the last resort, the reproduction of the relations of production and of the relations deriving from them."